Hey, it's Todd Ault. It's March 8th. We are live for the first time. And let me be clear, we are not exactly new. We're new to the live game, so I appreciate everyone's patience there as we try to figure this out. Like I said, it's March 8th. This is Jason Bartholomew. I am Todd Ault, Executive Chairman of Ault Global. This is our 25th episode.
Yeah, already.
We're finally live, man.
That's pretty cool, right?
Let's get right into it. Obviously, what the Dow do, what the S&P do. Let's talk about the numbers.
So the Dow was up 306 points, 31,802. But the NASDAQ was down 310 points, 12,609. Quite the discrepancy today. The S&P was 3821, off 20 points. It's quite interesting today.
What about copper?
Copper, $4.08 a pound. Silver, down 12 cents to 25.17. Gold is now $16.77. We're going to talk a little bit about gold later on, down $20. It seems pretty cheap right now.
So the reason we want to go live now, and a little difference from the recording, is it takes a long time to edit 40, 50 minutes of this, and we want to be able to be right after the market and talk about what we did on the day. Yeah. Let's go right to GameStop. Brett, if we could pull it up on the screen. GameStop up 57.45 today, 41.92%. After hours is $195. You can see left to right here starts off. I mean, this continues to be somewhat unstoppable.
Dude, does Ryan Cohen have diamond hands? You know, the former Chewy executive announced that he was going to have a new strategic committee based on some e-commerce paradigm shift. So he's taking your he's an activist. Yeah.
I don't understand it, man. GameStop is. If you would, there's no way I would have ever thought this would have held.
That's amazing.
This is living proof that when you think you got the markets figured out, you really don't. GameStop, are we still up on the screen, Brett? For sure. Guys, look at this, $195. Jason, what do you say about this?
I mean, I just know that all the people on Reddit have been, their conviction hasn't really waned. I mean, most of them have held. They show what they call as they call it porn loss. They take pride in their losses. It's a lot of red, a lot of ink on the
Here's the last 5 days.
Yeah.
$77.57 in 5 days.
Yep.
Up 66%. It's now $199 in the aftermarket.
But if you look at year to date, that would be quite interesting. Prepare to be shocked.
Still a big number, man.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. Look at it's up 1,000% year to date.
Yeah, we got $177.25, up $1,027.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
1,027%.
Yeah, that's back when the original gangsters from Reddit said they liked the stock, especially deep value.
$201 in the aftermarket.
Just amazing. It's flying.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, let's look at rocket companies today. For full disclosure, we are long rocket companies. This has been a wild ride. Brad, I presume we have it on the screen?
There we go.
All right, excellent. What is wrong with me? Sorry, guys. I don't know how to use an Apple product. I think I screwed this up. Here,
Two fingers. There we go.
There we go, buddy.
Perfect.
All right, so you can see it rallied off the bottom today, right? Opened down, actually.
Yep.
A little squiggle, and then rocketed all the way up to 27 and some change, pardon the pun. I sold about $25,000 above 27. Collected that $1.11 dividend.
Yep.
And then I wrote some calls, just 4,000. I wrote believe it or not, I don't want to get this wrong. So I want to be full disclosure to everyone, so I'm making sure that I'm accurate here. The calls were pretty amazing. I sold this is just, they're all up. Look at that. I sold the 32.89 calls because there's obviously a dividend.
Yeah.
The March 19th call, so we're not even that far away. I sold the March 19th 33.89s, 30.89s, and 31.89s. Every one of them all in the money now, right?
Oh, yeah.
See that? I only sold 1,000 each, 10 contracts each, so 4,000 shares, but I'm still long about 70,000 Rocket.
We still got 70,000 Rocket.
I'm pretty pleased with the dividend. I admit, it would have been nice if it would have fallen through to 30.
Yeah.
This has been an interesting trade. Dan Gilbert, thanks for the payment. Appreciate the dividend.
Awesome.
We'll see what happens in the future. I know that they have a buyback, right?
$1 billion is there. It's authorized.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if Dan's spending that money.
Hey, it's a good time. I'm sure he's going to do something strategic, in my opinion. So we'll see.
I'm making a mess here. So, we'll have to come back to Tesla. Let's hang off the charts for a second.
Okay,
I'm really making a mess of these charts, especially since we're live. What did you see trading today? What was your observation?
Well, there was so much going on. There's a couple trades that I missed, like EYES, EYES, and
by the way, everyone was talking about EYES. What was up with that?
I didn't have my eyes and ears on. I missed it totally, and I didn't want to chase it. So it was. I'm pretty sure it was probably an FDA approval, along with OPGN, positive data for pneumonia panel. That one also rocketed. That had 28 million float. So I know OPGN was up at least. Went from 221 to 405. So that was a big mover.
If we go back to the screen, Brett, here's a Rocket. Got Rocket on the brain here. Here's RIOT Blockchain today.
Yep.
Right. I sold it at 43.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I just kept looking and going, why is this thing not getting legs? I got lucky. I sold a little bit 42.5, the rest at 43. I got a trader that's relatively disciplined for me. This thing fell back in the 38, so I bought 1,000 back, but I had sold by that point a couple, I think 4,000 I was long. It's discoupled.
Let's talk about the disconnect with Bitcoin and Ethereum.
It seems like it's discoupled. It's it decoupled
it did,
from,
for sure.
From Bitcoin. Because I was looking at Bitcoin, and it's 51,619 in the aftermarket, and Ethereum is 1786. I mean, what the heck is going on here? I don't. What's there? Maybe I was kind of hypothesizing that maybe RIOT got too ahead of itself when it went to 80.
Yeah,
and there is a disconnect.
Well, also you got to remember some of these primary blockchain tickers, Bitcoin tickers, are NASDAQ tickers.
So heavy?
Yeah. So text.
Was there any news on? Brett. Let's stay on the chart here. We're gonna go to SOS. I'm hearing nothing about this. I'm hearing about this nonstop, and it gets up in the morning and gets clipped. It kind of like RIOT to some degree.
It got shorted to oblivion, and actually that's a NYSE ticker. I didn't see any news.
Tied to crypto.
Yeah, it's tied to crypto, but I didn't see any news about it. It was just. I don't know.
In one regard, we kind of screwed up because we sold it on Friday, bought it back today. I guess we weren't really thinking clear. This is just not a trade that's worked out with us so far. Did we get killed? No, but I think the stock was down. Well, it was down $1 today.
Yeah, this thing moves fast too.
Now, what's the story behind this? This is a Chinese miner, right?
Yeah, Chinese miner. Their setup is actually they have a really large mining farm, and they're getting ready to build more. So they're going to be rivals to RIOT and Mara. It's going to be that big. Mm-hmm. So I would just say let's just hold our position and see what happens. It seemed like it had a lot of selling pressure today and a lot of short pressure.
Right.
But like you've seen this before. I've seen this thing rocket. This one in EBON is another crypto ticker. They're pretty liquid, and then once they get eyes on them, they tend to move up and down both ways.
Let's
quickly.
get to Workhorse. I came into the day with Workhorse long, 20,000 shares of Workhorse. And intraday, I just stopped, and this thing was halted for volatility.
Yeah.
But something happened with the Congress.
There was T1 halt, pending news, Senate. Actually, lawmakers introduced a bill for $6 billion that would allow the United States Postal Service to acquire EV package cars. So this is, my understanding, this is separate from the other situation with OSH, where they were going to get the USPS contract, but it was primarily naturally aspirated internal combustion engines.
Sure.
So it looks like the lawmakers want to carve out a little sliver for the EV sector, and it looks like Workhorse might be in the lead to get that.
So when it was halted, I put out 2,000 at 17.25, and I got filled. See, once again, you don't see this. It's strange.
Yeah.
I put out some at 17.25. I sold 2,000.
I saw it. It was halted up there.
Right, and then it never saw it again.
Yep.
But still up $1.77. It was a good trade. How we doing, Brett? We're live today. Hey, everybody. We're live. We had the broadcast over the weekend on the radio on KEIB AM 1150, Orange County, Los Angeles. And it's on iHeartRadio. How'd that go? Did you listen to it?
I did not listen to it.
Did anyone listen to it? All right. Josh,
good.
Our producer.
Nice.
He gets paid to listen to it. He's like, I forced myself to listen. Anyways, So now we're live.
Yeah.
We're doing a radio show on Fridays,
which is cool.
at 1 o'clock. You guys can listen to that 1 o'clock. It's on every week on Sunday, 1 o'clock. And now we're live every day.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to the show on Friday. I rewatched it.
We're going to be able to pull this off, this live thing?
I think so.
Brad, are we going to be able to be live?
Yeah, I think we will.
Hey, we're getting comfortable. Skyla, you okay? Squeaking over there? Yeah. Everything okay? All right. So, like I said, I'm still long workhorse. I want to deviate a little bit. I wish I could bring it up on the screen. I don't know whether I can or not. But has anyone been following this Mark Cuban? You can pay for your tickets in Dogecoin.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he thinks it's going to $1. He said.
Wow.
Mark Cuban said Dogecoin's going to $1. Now, I just want you to know that over the weekend, and I want you to verify. I don't know if I should have Skylar do it or not, but I just want you to know that I bought it over the weekend.
Did you trade it or you just bought it?
No, I bought it.
I see it. Okay.
I'm long.
Yeah, I see it.
I bought 110,426 Doge. It's actually up for me.
That's a lot of dogs.
I had no choice.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's your plan with that?
I don't know. As soon as I saw Mark say that, I went. I mean, it's a fool trade, isn't it? Probably.
I mean, yeah. It's just it's like, I don't know, man. It's
what would you do if you were me?
I wouldn't buy and sell Dogecoin, but
I can't help it.
You were bored.
I got full FOMO. I'm
Yeah.
fully bored about it. So there's Rocket. There we got 73 left.
Okay.
And we wrote some calls on Rocket.
Yeah.
So we really got 69,000 of those calls get it carried away.
Now I mean, Friday, how did you feel about Rocket? Be honest. Coming into today.
I was nervous
Yeah.
today. I'm really comfortable with it. I just don't get why there's some strange volatility I cannot get my arms around. The Dow's up huge, the Nasdaq's down. They're saying it's a switch to value.
Right.
And then you got Cathie Woods basically saying, "Hey, I'm seeing great opportunities to buy down here." I don't quite get it. Stimulus was approved, right? The House is expected to pass that.
Yeah, but the problem with the stimulus, it's a COVID relief bill that doesn't even address COVID relief. It's like 9% of the 1.9 trillion actually is allocated to true COVID relief. Mm-hmm. So that the market really kind of picked up on that, in my opinion.
I want to go to Tesla real quick. You bring up the screen, Brett. Brett, does Nick bring up some of these screens now too?
He's doing it today.
Oh, great. Nick, okay. I'll start saying Nick. Nick, can you bring up the screen, buddy? Anyways.
What a roller coaster for Tesla.
This is the month chart, and it's down $286.46 in a month. In 1 month.
Yeah.
It's down in the aftermarket. It's kind of flat. This is a big move.
33.72% down.
You could kind of argue there's already been a bear market in EV,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
But almost since the day he bought Bitcoin.
Yep.
I mean, and if you go just back a little bit, this thing was $900. So add another 50 points to this or so, 40 points. And we're talking about near the, I mean, this stock is near lows here. Here's the 5-day. But look at the 1 day today, just today alone. So, I mean, there's 34.99. There's a lot of points out of this thing.
Give us the full disclosure.
And I stupidly didn't say, what?
The full disclosure on your Tesla position.
I'm long, I think 2,000, about $1 million worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At about what? 5?
Oh, no. I bought down in the hole here. I've traded the heck out of it.
Okay.
And so my average price is probably I'm probably down $7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
Oh no, I've traded this thing to oblivion.
Gotcha.
I mean, because you can see it. Look.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it was down here. I bought some this morning. It went up here. I sold some at 605. Put a 610 order and didn't actually get filled. This is one of those rare times where it went higher. I didn't get filled. I didn't know what I did wrong. So I got back to it. By the time I got back to it, it was 608. I sold a little bit more. I got down to 1,000 shares, and then it traded around. And then as it started getting clipped here, down to 590, and then 570, I bought some more, and then 565, bought more. And when it got to 561, I'm like, okay, I'm buying more. And so, I think
it didn't follow Bitcoin today. It followed the Nasdaq.
Yeah, for sure.
And the SPY.
Sure,
I was watching it.
And I'm looking here to show you that you can see here. Let's see what my average cost is on this trade, because it breaks down what you have for that moment, right?
Yeah.
But my average cost is 576. So I'm actually down a little bit here. I'm down. It's marked down. It's marked at 463. I'm down a little bit, and I'm down. I'm on 17 here, and I'm on 200 somewhere else.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Yeah. So there you go.
You're in good shape.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But I think a lot. I bought back Palantir today, PLTR.
Yeah, that was looking healthy for a while.
It was healthy for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
But I noticed I'm in a lot of Cathie Wood stocks.
Yeah.
And Cathie, her stocks are giving some back pretty hard.
It looks like she entered NVTA today.
Let's look up NVTA.
That actually had a move.
Did she say how much she bought?
No, I didn't see how much she bought, but it moved it. It moved at 4 points.
NVTA.
Yeah.
Nothing she does is cheap, by the way.
No.
Oh. She bought this today?
Yeah, and it's up in the after hours.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
That's where that disclosed that she bought right there at about 230.
Well, it's been down for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Did she own it before?
I don't know for sure, but I was looking at the chart and I was thinking, maybe this is an opportunity for us here.
Well, it's funny if you look down the screen here, it says compared to on the same screen. Nick, I hope you're still on the screen there, buddy. You know, it's up $4. It's up $1.54 in the aftermarket, but CRISPR's one of her names right there, and so's Teladoc.
Yeah, she owns Teladoc.
Yeah, so some of these names are popping up that are associated with her.
Yeah, the top 5, according to what I just recently looked at, she owns Square, Teladoc, CRSP, Roku, and Tesla. So those were 5 of her names for sure.
What was up with the day trade last night? I mean,
we did actually CTRM. I think I have it on your screen there. Castor Maritime. It's near the right side.
You kind of threw me all over the place with this one.
Yeah, I found this one because it was a heavy short presence, and actually they did already obtain the. They did reclaim the dollar for 10 days, so they are.
NASDAQ?
Yeah, they're compliant now. I'm just looking at the chart, but I just noticed a lot of people talking about it, a lot of different social media, and then I started looking at the shorts and I started looking at the chart, and I thought it would be a good day trade. So I had you line up some orders.
Yeah, but you had me buy it. See, this is what I don't understand. You had me buy pre-market. I bought this thing for 78 cents.
Yeah,
and it opened at 90.
Yeah, it touched 98 or 99.
How'd that happen? I mean, what was the news that? Why did you know it was going to open? I mean, you had me putting orders. I put in some at 75. It didn't get filled.
Yeah, it's technical and then it's volume. It's just a combination of everything. And I just had a feeling that it was going to move. It did gap up 90 plus. You were probably driving when it was gapping up.
No, I was still.
Oh, you're still okay. Because it gapped up pretty early and then it just held 88 to 90.
I didn't leave till 8:30 or something. Okay,
so yeah, we did a nice day trade on that.
And you literally had me flip out of it.
Yeah. Because I knew that was all it had.
I tried to buy 50,000. I only got filled on 30,000.
30,000.
Flipped it out, and I'm like, what am I doing with this thing?
I would have been comfortable buying 100,000 in this trade.
I don't get how you would have. I mean, the 78 cents that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well, we made sense.
I mean, I don't know why it was 78 and opens at 90. Like, where's the news there?
It just gaps up.
Is it all Reddit based or something?
It's all volume, social media. You know the ticker Buzz, the ETF. They have an algorithm. Well, I just use my own algorithm where I just go and I look around and I'm just going through my procedures.
The Bartholomew algorithm?
Yeah. So that was my
Hey, full disclaimer for everyone listening to the show, we are not recommending these stocks. We're just simply telling you what we trade. Jason and I trade our own portfolios. I trade a portfolio for one of our companies. We invest. I do a little activism.
Yeah.
And so we're just pointing out what we do, talking about the markets for entertainment purposes only. Our show is called Risk On. The reason why is because we take some risk. Did you play poker this weekend?
No. Just don't feel like sitting around.
Skylar, what's the deal here?
Dude, I don't feel like sitting in a poker room.
Ever since you got this job, you're not going to play poker?
Well, in my
I don't want to sit around in a poker room. I'm a professional poker player, but I'm not going to sit around.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, Andrea, what am I going to do?
I don't want to sit in the casino with a mask on for 12 hours. That's what I was trying to say.
It's the mask that's bothering you.
I've been playing online.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, I sent you a little bit of stuff when I play online, but no, I'm not sitting in the casino with a mask on for 10 hours with plexiglass surrounding me where I can't even talk to anyone.
So I saw the poker tables. They have
so bad.
plexiglass between each player.
Like it's supposed to be a social game, and I can't even. I'm like, you can't even talk to anyone. What are you supposed to do? Like, you reach around the plexiglass.
But some states don't even care. Florida's, Texas, they're done. I think Georgia's done with it, right?
There's 16 or 17 states that do not have a mask mandate.
Right.
Do you think there's going to be a last longer between California and Nevada? Who do you think is going to be last to say you can take off your mask? I think California. California, Gavin's doubling down. You wear 2 masks. Let's try 3 masks. By the way, he's got the votes to recall that guy. They have the 2 million votes necessary. So, Gavin, be careful, buddy.
Hey, as Josh probably says, get your energy up, right? Hey, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Josh, want me to get my energy up? Poker, Bitcoin. This is a show we talk about poker, Bitcoin, guns, and stocks. What's going on with POW, P-O-W-W?
It looks like a buy to me, but that's just my opinion.
I know, but was it down? Because I heard it was.
It's been down.
Oh, it's down to $6.
Yeah.
Cool. Nick, can we bring it up on the screen real quick? This was a big rallier for a while when they were buying guns.com.
Yep. They bought, gunbroker.com.
Yeah, I saw the 5-day and the sell-off the other day. It was down to $5.50. Wow.
That was, I missed that one.
I saw that a couple days ago.
Interesting.
What's the 1 month look like? Yeah, you hit 961. Now you're trading for 33% less.
But they picked up a lot of assets. I mean, 60 million revenue for gunbroker.com annually.
I haven't closed that deal though yet.
Not yet.
No,
not yet.
But here's the gun manufacturers down there. Vista down 11%.
Ruger's down a little bit.
Ruger's down a little bit. Olin's up.
Yeah.
They have a big backlog, right? It's hard. Everyone's telling me it's hard to get ammo.
It's really hard to get ammo right now.
Why is it? Why is that? Why is it hard to get brass? What's going on?
Just demand in general. Everybody's afraid that this guy in the White House is going to try to take your gun, so that's why.
Skylar, are you loading up on ammo? You've been buying a lot of ammo for all your guns. What about you, Nick? Nick, have you guys been buying ammo? How is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
Every week.
Really, you've been buying ammo. What do you do with it all? Just for a rainy day?
I love it.
Hey,
so
careful
great.
over here. Wouldn't want to piss you off.
I don't have a gun. I have to throw it at you.
Exactly.
That's good to hear.
Hey, if you guys have any thoughts on ammo and what's going on there, would love to hear from you.
You know, there's a couple other stocks that we have to cover.
Let's cover them. Let's go.
AUMN.
Oh, God.
Come on, man. Why
Is it on the screen?
Yeah,
Golden
it should
Minerals.
be up there. Don't worry about it.
All right, Nick.
Pull that up.
Let's pull this up.
Beautiful.
Oh, God. I mean, this you just can't let this thing die, can you?
That's an easy trade. It's an investment. Look at that thing. That's a perfect swing.
Okay, we'll tell the public why we own it.
All right, Golden Minerals, gold and silver miner, Durango, Mexico, formerly just an exploration company. Now they have live mines. It looks like gold has been getting punished lately, but that doesn't make any sense to me. So I think it's just a good opportunity to invest in this company. They're actually, the value's not in the stock price right now because they are mining. We don't have any yield yet. We don't have the actual results from the first quarter of mining, but we will have. So we're going to enter here in the mid 60s. Former runner to $1.28. If you look at the year to date, Todd, if you wouldn't humor me a little bit.
I want to be clear to the public. We're not recommending the stock.
Yeah.
We're long it. That doesn't mean you should buy it. We understand our risk profile. You need to consult a financial professional. We are not licensed financial professionals. We are not telling you to buy it. We're just telling you what we're doing.
Correct.
And why Jason crazily thinks it's worth more money.
So anyway, this is one that we're going to be long on. So I just wanted to cover that one. And also gold and silver, the story hasn't changed. In fact, the economy, the monetary policy and the debt, none of that has changed. It's gotten worse. So you can make a case for allocating some money towards precious metals.
GWAC. Why'd you have me buy GWAC or guacamole? What the heck's the deal here?
That is on
GWAC. I'm going to enter it.
That's a SPAC.
Nick, if you could bring it up real quick. I got an email about this too. What's the story with Good Works Acquisitions?
Yeah, that's a SPAC for Cypher for mining. It's going to be the largest miner in the world, in my opinion. Based on the data that I see, it's also going to be in America versus
America
in China. So
America.
This one's about a $250 million market cap. If you look at Mara and Riot, they're approaching a $2 to $3 billion market cap.
When's this deal closed? Do you know?
I'm not sure when it's going to close, but it should be within the next 30 to 60 days.
You had me buy this thing.
Yeah, I wanted to buy the warrants too, but I missed them. The warrants really went crazy.
Did they?
Yeah.
Once again, this is a SPAC. We're not recommending it. Just take a look at it. GWAC. Apparently, they're going to be in the mining business.
Crypto mining.
I said crypto mining.
Oh, okay.
Not really. I didn't say that.
But yeah, the warrants man, we missed the boat on the warrants. GWACW. Yeah, it's $2.23 a warrant.
So, hey, I think there's a lot of opportunity here. Stuff is very inexpensive. Stuff is still, some stuff is expensive. I'm still long Boeing and Icon Enterprises. But I think that there's stuff to start looking at if you see tech sell off like this.
Yeah.
How much has the story changed in terms of tech? Now, the big news to me today is David Tepper, pretty famous mutual fund manager, and I think he owns the Carolina Panthers too. David Tepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came out and was bullish on stocks. He's bullish on Amazon. He said that it's time to buy back these growth stocks, and he was pretty positive. Did you follow that at all?
I did follow
You're not
that.
a David Tepper fan?
No, I was looking more at the infrastructure stuff. But he's got a good point because there are some sectors that are actually overbought, obviously tech. But we can see money rotation going into infrastructure, specifically even uranium too. But I think we talked about this U.S. steel stock before. The ticker's X, and I'm looking at it right now, and I'm getting FOMO because I wanted to buy it in the 18s, and here we are. Post market is $20.
Where's it at now?
$20.66.
So you were right.
Yeah, but it
Should have bought more.
Still got more upside.
Yeah, I thought the David Tepper David Tepper's he's a pretty well-known analyst, and he was pretty positive. I think Woods was making the rounds again today too.
Who's that?
Cathie Woods.
Oh, really?
Did you see her on CNBC today?
No, I didn't see
Well,
her.
that was a little bit of a. What was that? Was that like a break in the Matrix or what? That was like a little bit of a stutter.
So in the after hours here, because we're live, you can look in on some of these meme stock tickers that are actually moving. Sympathies to GameStop, like KOSS and AMC. I noticed that they're moving. KOSS, the headphones company with the super low float.
So your argument is anytime GameStop's moving, you got to look at all the meme stocks.
Yeah, Express too, the clothing company.
How come Rocket Companies isn't a meme stock?
Big move today. It's just too big. I mean, it is a meme stock. I mean, it is on Wall Street bets, quite a bit actually. But there was a little bit of a feud for a while between when Rocket was rocketing and taking away the thunder from GameStop. Some of the GameStop haters came out and said, hey, we should only be holding GameStop. And Rocket is just, they called Rocket a pump and dump. How would they call Rocket a pump and dump after they have record earnings? So that's just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
And it's a dividend stock.
I don't know what to say about that. Hey, what else do you want to cover before we move on to some other topics?
I mean, for stocks, that was really about it. Oil prices still up. It looks like OPEC's limited. They turned the spigot off a little bit. And, of course, in America, we've turned off our spigot a little bit. This current administration's not so bullish on new oil, new shale. So, we're looking at, $4 to $5 gas.
Where was oil today?
Oil was 64.69. So it was down a little bit, down $1.40 from the high.
We cover all the stocks you want to cover?
Yeah, we covered everything that
What do you want to cover on the political side? I wanted to go to the screen. I want to go to the
8.
screen real quick if you could pull it up, Nick. I know we're dragging a little bit here. I feel like we're dragging a little bit. Let's up the energy a little bit. This is a live show, and it's the first time we've done live, so I think we're a little hesitant.
We're trying to get too much.
You usually have a little mouth that they have to bleep out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do want to show Cathie Woods today. Her fund turned negative. Cathie said the bull market is broadening, which it was good for it. And she's got a point because some of the other stocks that value, which has been not really touched for a long time, is starting to make a move. Viacom has come off the bottom from 11 to 70.
Yeah.
Some of these value stocks have made big moves.
Yeah. But a lot of people were blinded, though, by some of the other stuff like crypto. I mean, we weren't really looking too much. So crypto and green tech.
But how do you play crypto right now with the others decoupling so far?
Yeah.
Do you think they recouple shortly?
We need to watch it just to see. But, I mean, they have to recouple during earnings season. I mean, when...
You got crypto nearly 52,000 on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And you got Riot and Mara and the others. They're down, right?
Yeah, they're down, which is...
And in the case of Riot, it's down by 50%.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I think they got ahead of themselves. Kind of makes sense to me. I think they're going to have to rebuild their base there. But what do you think about what's happening with Cathie Woods?
I mean, she's still bullish for the on the overall market, right?
She's still bullish on her names too.
Yeah, I mean, is the ARK ETF still down on the year?
It's down now, yeah.
Yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
I mean, well, she's going to have to make some decisions. We'll see what happens. Will she rotate some money into some value stocks?
So let's cover the political scene. Are we off that screen, Nick? I know you got things to say about this.
I mean, not a whole lot.
No?
1 year ago today, Fauci said we shouldn't be wearing masks around, and here we are.
1 year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said we shouldn't be wearing
I'm
masks.
going to throw you a
around.
little curveball.
Yeah.
Who's the most powerful? Okay. I got to, you don't get to guess
Okay.
till the end.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the audience to comment now. And if you comment right now and you come up now, my producer's watching. If you beat me to this, if you comment before I tell you who it is, who's the most powerful man in politics right now? Skyla, any guesses on who the most powerful man in politics are right now? No guess. No guess from the 20-year-old, soon to be 21-year-old. Superstar. Nick, any guesses on the most powerful man in politics? How about you, Brett?
I got to guess.
Okay. No, you got a guess?
Powerful man right now.
Right now in politics.
No.
Josh, any guesses on the most powerful man in politics?
It's not Biden.
Not Biden.
They're hiding Biden.
Who is it?
It's Joe Manchin.
Oh, it's Joe Manchin.
Holy
He got it right. Oh, my God. Dude, you are a superstar. It's Joe Manchin. Let's cover. This guy is out of control.
Where, from West Virginia?
Dude, he's in control of the country.
He's on the circuit, too.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
got it,
Yeah.
man.
Dude,
and I'm alive now. Yes, I was sleeping. Sorry.
Did you really? Did you doubt me? You didn't think I was going to get that?
You,
Yeah, we
dude,
didn't plan that.
We
by
did
the
not
way.
plan that for sure.
Promise you.
He is the strongest
Yeah,
man in politics
for sure.
And did he not beat some around?
Dude, he
Whoa.
doesn't. He's not like a partisan hack. He'll listen to.
So walk us through what he did this weekend, because he basically lowered the minimum wage to 300, right? Or not lowered. I mean, lowered the amount of unemployment you're
Right,
going to
the
get
benefits.
to $300. The benefits,
Yeah.
right? And he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
In West Virginia.
Yeah.
And basically, he's the middle ground here.
He's a blue dog. For those of you that don't know what a blue dog is, this goes back to the old JFK days. He's a moderate. He's in Trump country though. But he represents the people there.
Sure.
So he has to make sure that he represents his constituents properly. He's doing his job. He's doing his job well.
He's in control.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he literally is the most powerful guy. He controls the Senate now because
yeah.
you got it's right down party lines.
Yep.
Now, when he voted the other day, he voted with the Dems, though, right?
Yeah, he did. And the only reason it was 50 to 49 in favor of the Dems to pass the stimulus, the COVID relief. There was one senator missing on the Republican side. But
Every Republican voted no.
yeah, had it been tie, Kamala Harris would have broke the tie.
Right.
That's why those Georgia Senate seats were so important.
But Manchin, he basically all those other
yeah.
Democrats kowtowed to him.
The
right?
$15 minimum wage that Bernie presented, that thing got squashed.
Right.
I mean, and the squad and the left-wing side of the Democrats.
How does it play itself out? I mean, how does this play itself out with Manchin being the most powerful guy, basically in politics?
I just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, who's trying to squeeze him? Schumer? I don't understand. Like, he's a man. He stands on his own, and you got to respect
I don't think
that.
anyone can mess with him.
No.
It's an interesting thing. And I don't think that when Biden got elected, people really understood how quickly he could flex his power.
I mean, look what's going on. How many executive orders has he put forth?
No, but Manchin said he would consider adjusting the filibuster rules too.
Yeah, I did see that.
He's got a lot of power right now.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that
Hey, Skylar, did I scare you? Oh, because I came alive a little bit.
yeah, Joe Manchin.
I was like, oh, hey, I'm just excited to watch that. I mean, it's really when you think something's easy.
Yeah.
Trump didn't reappear as the president on March 4th, by the way.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Sorry.
That was some crazy stuff
That's
people are
crazy
talking about.
stuff.
Oh, they're going to go and they're going to take away they're going to go up to Capitol Hill and remove all the lawmakers. Like, what's going on?
No.
In fact, I'm glad you brought that up because there's a new term for, okay, so the right.
We're going to get in trouble here?
No, we're not going to get in trouble. The center right there's a term for those people, and now there's a term for the left wing. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's basically what it means is they're capable of spreading some misinformation. So that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. You guys can do your own research. So
Over the weekend, I was dealing with this Dr. Seuss thing, and of course, CNN's claiming it's an interesting situation. I actually saw some of the Dr. Seuss things they pulled, and they are a little offensive.
do you know that the Obamas were reading Dr. Seuss in the White House to a bunch of kids? Did they get canceled?
No, I know, but some of the things are a little offensive.
Well, they're going after Looney Tunes now.
Are they really?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss is gone, man. That's
But it was actually Dr. Seuss's estate that pulled the books.
right.
They didn't pull Green Eggs and Ham.
Right. But you can't shut this down.
I do not like Green Eggs and Ham.
Well,
I do not like them, Sam.
there's so many books out. What are they going to do? Burn books? They're going to get rid of them all? They just can't do it.
Sure.
No. So, what else have they canceled though recently?
I don't know. I think that there is we're making all of this even political because
Right.
apparently there still is a Mr. Potato Head and a Mrs. Potato Head, and now there's just a potato
Head.
General neutral potato head.
They got Potato Head, yeah, and
But don't you have to have genitals to be not general neutral? I mean, there's either potato heads have nothing. It's just a rounded potato head.
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Are there potato heads? Are potatoes like? Are there a boy and girl potatoes?
Can they reproduce? Anybody know if the potato head can reproduce? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm actually asking the question: how do potatoes get fertilized? I'm not a horticulturalist.
I don't
Anybody?
know. Can they make any spuds? Anybody? Anyone know?
Seeds.
They're seeds, but something has to sort of fertilize.
Yeah.
Seeds, water, fertilizer, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. There's no female or male potato.
Even a potato can make another potato. It's buried in the ground.
Oh, like Martian.
Yeah.
Remember when he cut all those? Did you like that movie?
I did.
I loved Martian.
I think it's my fault for trying to treat Potato Head as a human.
I thought that Martian was a great movie. Did you see Martian?
No, I didn't see it.
Hey, how long ago was Apollo 13 out?
No idea.
So last night I saw a thing on Brian Grazer, who did Apollo 13 with Ron Howard, and Lady Diana, Princess Diana, went to the premiere. So how long ago was that?
Is that like 1990?
I mean, that's forever ago.
It's forever ago.
I'm kind of blown away. I had no idea.
You know, I'm not much of a movie watcher.
You don't watch movies?
No, well, you can think about why I don't.
I watch a lot of movies.
I'm not a big fan of Hollywood. I'll just leave it at
I
that.
love movies.
Yeah, I mean, you're from there.
Yeah, I'm from La La Land.
How could
kind
you
of.
not? Yeah, so.
Hey, it's been a really amazing weekend. I had a great weekend. I'm sure Skylar did too.
Let me come
we
up
were
one more
home.
thing.
Go ahead.
All right, real quick. I'm sorry. March Madness is coming up, and the GMC Hummer is going to be revealed during the Final Four. So I just wanted that. It's 1,000 horsepower, 350-mile range, price ticket of $112,000. They said that they're going to have base models around 80,000 starting in 2024. Sorry about that.
Hey, it's okay. I had a great weekend. I got some time to think about something, though, and that is, do you think the electrification of the United States has stopped? Do you think EV's over with?
No way.
Okay. EV's pulled back, some of them as much as 50%.
Yeah.
I don't think it's over with. I think this is the early part of the second inning of a long extra inning place. We're going to go longer than 10 innings. EV's here to stay. I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. Those of you who don't know, I'm long Bitcoin. I'm long right now.
Yeah.
I'm long Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not telling you to buy it. Don't buy Bitcoin. Do your own research, man. Come on, Marv. Do your own research.
Anything else you want to cover?
couldn't help
We got
myself there.
we got a couple minutes here.
What are you talking about?
We got a couple more minutes here.
I'm long Bitcoin and I'm long EV and I'm a believer. And so I admit today when I saw things cheaper,
Yeah.
I convinced myself to buy them. And I bought Tesla and I'm happy to be able to pick some of this stuff up less, cheaper. I don't think this stuff is going away, and with the massive amount of currency being produced, you can't be in cash.
But I can tell you this, oil's not going away either.
No.
So you just got to find a happy balance. That's all.
A happy balance.
We do need to transition into some alternative energy still. So yeah, I look forward to both of those.
Sure.
All renewables, all sources of energy. We need them all.
But we got long silver today.
Yep, we did.
Playing this AUMN.
Yeah, I think we're going to ramp up a little more on that too. Just in my opinion.
think?
Yeah, I think so. So
Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys sticking with us on our first live broadcast. I admit we're a little slow here. I think we have a little more confidence when we know we can edit.
yeah,
But that's okay. Josh, did we do okay? What's your risk on stock for tomorrow?
tomorrow we're going to look at continuation of GameStop, KOSS, and then we're going to take a look at these tickers from crypto. SOS, one of them.
Hey, guys, it's March 8th. It's the 24th episode, or 25th, right? 25th episode of Risk On. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.